It's Neo Gaming here, and Alex is going to profile his Nekroz.
Alright, so we run 3 Trishula.
Yeah, now, I've seen a lot of builds in the OCG run 1 or 2 of this, maybe. Explain to me why you run 3.
We run 3 because we're going to want to summon 1 and then search 1. And you run 3 just to increase the prevalence of drawing into it, because this card pretty much makes the most powerful play of the deck. Banishing 3 isn't good for anything. Except for maybe Spirit Beast, but even then you're hitting a card out of their hand, so.
Spell cards, trap cards, that kind of stuff.
3 Brio, obvious, it's a searcher.
Self-explanatory.
3 Unicore, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. 2 Gungnir.
Alright, Gungnir, you either usually run it as 0 or 1. Explain to me why 2.
I run 2 because I think that the game instruction is still really good, because, like, especially against, I'll give you an example. Against BA, they'll make Virgil, because it's pretty much the only thing that just naturally has enough attack to beat over Unicore. So you just protect Unicore, and then basically they can't resolve any of their Dantes for that turn.
They can make Virgil, or they can make Acid Golem.
Yeah, and essentially you just
does the same thing, doesn't it?
Yeah. So, and Acid Golem actually puts them in a worse position, in my opinion. 1 Valkyris, 1 Decisive Armor, and 1 Colossal Loss.
Okay, so Colossalos is the one that needs explanation, I feel like, the most, because this is another searcher that would...
Yeah, so this is a toolbox card, in my opinion. You don't want to draw into more than one copy of this, but let's say you open Senju and, like, a bunch of non-ritual spell cards. You can go Senju to this, and this will get your whole ritual spell engine started.
Yeah.
This is obvious. Valkyris, I only run 1, because I don't think that its summon effect is very good. Attributing monsters to draw isn't really that relevant in Nekroz.
It's good in the mirror, though, right?
It's good in the mirror to clear your field, so I do run 1 if I want to, like, search it with Brio and then just clear my field and leave it like that. But typically, it's not very good against other decks, so there's no reason to run more than 1, in my opinion. And there are side deck cards against Nekroz, so running more than 1 wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
So we run 3 Shret. That's obvious.
Yeah, that's obvious. Shret's really good.
Yeah. 3 Manju. This is the best searcher of the deck.
Stratos. Come on, Stratos.
Amazing. 3 Senju. Some people cut this completely, but I mean, I think you need to run it because non-Nekroz searches are really good.
Yeah, and extra Stratos.
And it's practically a Manju, so.
Yeah, with the Colossalos.
Yeah. 3 Cycle. This card is good to run at 3 because you can cycle back your monsters late game, so it's always good. We run 2 Exo and 2 Kaleido.
Alright, Noah, you run 3 Unicore?
Yeah.
Why only 2 Kaleido?
So this card, the thing is, Unicore isn't dead ever. But this card can be dead if you don't have a way to get to Unicore, which is the thing. You don't want to use this for anything other than summoning Unicore, which is why you run 3 Unicore and 2 Kaleido just to improve the ratios. Yeah. And then Exo is pretty standard for 2. I mean,
yep.
I think it's a good ratio.
So, yeah, okay.
3 Prep.
Duh.
Obvious. I've never seen a deck in Nekroz not run 3. 2 Rhoda.
Talk to me about 2 Rhoda instead of 3.
I did run 3 at one point. I cut it for Valkyris because I felt like Valkyris is a lot more relevant in situations, and this card's just really bad late game. You only have 2 cards that it searches, Colossalos and Shred, and sometimes you just run out of targets, and it's just really
because your Colossalos number's pretty low.
Yeah, and opening 2 is not really the best thing even you want to open. 3 MST, that's obvious.
You need to have it.
Really hurt this deck, so MST is absolutely necessary.
You have to have it.
1 book and 1 Smashing Ground.
Alright, Smashing Ground over Regeki. This is going to need some explanation.
Okay, so Smashing Ground, if they only have monsters in your field, it gets rid of all your targets with Trishula. And Trishula is a really good play to make, and it makes them go really neg. So you don't want to get rid of all your targets. You want to Smashing Ground 1 monster, and then banish the other one, and then banish the one that you Smashing Ground out of grave, so it's better that way.
Yeah. Alright, and that's it for the main. What is the monster and spell number?
22 monsters, 18 spells.
Alright, and real quick, will you just tell me why you don't run
I think it's 17 spells and 23 monsters.
Yeah. And Vanities, your opinion on it in this deck?
Running Vanities in this deck?
Yeah.
There are very few ways to get rid of Vanities, because all your searches are typically from hand, and just running from hand does not get rid of Vanities, so it's a very bad card to run this deck, I think.
Yeah. And no upstarts as well.
No upstarts, because
you don't play with that.
I don't like upstarts. They're just not good.
Not in this deck.
Alright,
let's show us the side deck.
So 2 Shared Ride.
It's for Nekroz. Actually, show us everything for Nekroz. Let's just go through the matchups.
Everything for the mirror. We're gonna be playing 2 Shared Ride, a Book of Eclipse, 2 Mind Crush, and 1 Gen.
And what do you typically side out for this? Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, 1 Grand Mall as well, just to out the Gen.
Gen lock, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great out for it. We side out Book Moon, 2 MST, 3 MST, Cycle, Gungnir, and typically this is the one where it depends. If we don't think that we're resolving a Trish unless we like, we'll side out a Trish. And if we feel like Gungnir is just completely irrelevant in this matchup, then we just side out both Gungnirs.
Yeah. Alright. And why don't you run Jin in the main?
I mean, it's better to not run Jin in the main because Jin just slows down your deck. Like, I know you typically only just run 1 Jin, but like opening it can make your really bad hands even worse. So I don't like opening stuff that just can't search and just doesn't have any significance to you at all.
Yeah.
So we run 2 Maxi, Burning Abyss, Satellar's.
Just any deck that's got special summons that you know are going to happen.
Eclipse, Fairy Wind, Eclipse again.
Then we got
both this out skill drain.
Yeah.
All that. And then Shadow Imprisoning for Burning Abyss.
Alright.
The only thing we don't side in Jin against is Clip-Boss, because I just don't feel like that's a good card to side against Clips. They don't special summon.
Yeah, they already run the entities.
Yeah, okay. And then for the extra deck, we have 1 Darker Bodies XZ, 1 Daigusto, 1 Marvel Ball, 1 Exciton, 1 Castel, 1 Gagaga,
Alright.
1 Diamond Dire, 1 Abyss Roller, and 1 Diamond Zero. And then we were still running the Quasar play.
Stupid Quasar play.
I mean, it's good when you like want to go into it, so it's always just nice to have it, and you can send this for any like a Colossal and a Trish or 2 Brio, so this is just good to keep anyways.
Even though summoning 2 Brio is kind of stupid.
I mean, it can be good sometimes. Like, it's just really hard for decks to get over bouncers sometimes. I mean, especially Satellar's. I know they struggle with that a lot.
Yeah.
2 Heralds.
Alright.
For Unicorn.
And you don't run like Atomic Scrap Dragon or like anything sent from your extra deck to make.
No, I don't really like running cards like that. I took the approach of more of like a toolbox run 4 XD extra deck.
Yeah, because you run Senjus.
Sending a bunch of stuff. I run 3 Senjus and 3 Manjus, yeah.
You can make Rank Force pretty easily with Unicorn.
So that's pretty much why I chose that approach. If there's anything I'd change, I'd probably take out 1 Rhoda and put in like a back row removal. Put in like Nike.
Really?
Yeah.
Put Rhoda to 1?
Yeah, because Rhoda isn't. It's always good to open, but like Vanity, it doesn't matter if they just have Vanities.
Yeah. Very true. Very true.
So Night Beam can help, Twister can help.
Alright, well, that's it.
Okay.